What's going on, everybody? It is Lewis of the Way Your Kicks channel, and I got my man here, Jay Elevate. What's going on with you, bro?
What's going on, family? It feels good to be back, fam. It feels real good. Real good.
Hell yeah, man. You what was it 2 weeks you were going? I know you tapped in with us for a little bit last week.
Yeah, 2 weeks, man. I had some life things I had to take care of. So we back at it.
Hey, listen, I know all about the
Mhm.
life's challenges, man.
Yes.
Life's challenges, but things are definitely starting to look up over here on my side of things, bro, and I feel blessed about it. Let me tell you,
Bro,
feel
I'm happy to
blessed.
hear that, man. I love
Oh
to see
yeah,
all the family do well, man. Like,
hell yeah,
I
man.
love it. I love it, bro. I love
Hell
it, bro,
yeah.
so much, man.
What's going on, everybody? Already in the chat, we got my man Tyler. What's going on with you, bruh? And we got Josiah Keys checking in. What's going on? He goes, look, it's about time. I know you guys
Yes.
been waiting. Let me tell you something right now. We got definitely a lot of stuff to get into tonight. No, it's just my man, me and Jay. Now, we may see an appearance come in from our guy, Mr. Think I'm Possible. He has some things going on with some people coming into town, and we believe Dupree is okay, but our man Perp is probably got some work things he's got to take care of, which is usually why he goes
Yep.
MIA. But it's all good though, because guess what?
Absolutely.
The show must go on, and man, the first thing we definitely gonna get into here is definitely gonna set a lot of people up for some
Yeah.
serious reactions here. We gonna see, but it was announced on the Soul Retriever app that for 2025, along with everything else we've heard so far, we're going to be getting another pair of Jordan 4 SBs, this time in the Summit White Navy colorway for springtime. Now, this is a mock up,
Yep.
from my understanding. This is a mock up, but what are your initial thoughts, man, seeing this already? Hold on,
So it's clean.
real quick, shout out to Lynette Gooden for tapping in. She's saying, "Hey Jay, what's going on with
LJ, love you, love you, love
you?"
you,
It
love you.
is clean. It is clean, bro.
Yes, this is absolutely a clean pair. I'm always gonna play devil's advocate. You
Oh,
already
here we
know that.
go. Come on,
You know I'm
man.
gonna play devil's
Hold on.
advocate.
Wait, can we just hear the positivity first about what the fact? Listen, We've been waiting to hear whether or not we were gonna get another Jordan 4
Ah,
SB, right? And so now this is our first announcement of it. So let's stick with the positivity. Give me 60 seconds of positivity real quick before you go on to play devil's advocate on something,
I
man.
thought I did. No, this is a clean pair.
All right.
The white, the blue, the gum right there at the bottom of the slash outsole midsole. I think it just hits just right. I think it's clean, super tight.
Yeah, I mean, as of right now, like this is obviously it's they removed the green and then they put the navy on there, right? And this is
Mhm.
a mock-up, okay?
Yep.
They may do a whole different change of color blocking. They may actually do this as some type of series. We don't know, seeing as how now this is going to be the second iteration. So long as this remains true. I mean, Soul Retriever's not, a BS app per se. You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
usually most people try to do their due diligence before they put information out there like this. So again, this is a mock up. Um, I personally feel like the color blocking could be just this, or they may end up switching it up a little bit.
Okay. So here's my thing, right? I think they should give us a wow factor. Just do not give us a SB pine green with just a
Okay.
different colorway.
Yeah, no
They
rinse and
need to give
repeat.
us a wow factor. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you what's really dope. If you guys do not know, Tyler the Creator, potentially they're talking about dropping the cotton candies. I think if they would make this into the cotton candy SB, that'd be absolutely. I would smack this out the box. Something different, a different colorway, a different theme would make this even better because now it's just like, hey, it's plug and play right now.
Well, you gotta understand too, though. There are people out there who would like to see a series of these SB4s because it's right. I mean, not for nothing, like green and white isn't necessarily the easiest to constantly style with. And you yourself aren't a giant fan of green. You said you're tired of seeing the greens,
I'm tired. Yeah.
right? Now, we always get a lot of blues from Jordan Brand. Obviously, we get a lot of reds and blacks and stuff like that. So I'm not knocking what you're saying as far as the color blocking is concerned, but again, the Pine Green SB4s came out. You're talking about 2 years ago, right? It was in 2022, and so now 3 years later, we're getting a second iteration, and white and navy. I mean, it's obviously it's not a bad colorway. It's not anything I believe. As it stands right now, as it looks, I would still probably put the pine greens over these. But again, we got to see what the actual color blockings are going to be.
I mean, I agree. I mean, I get what you're saying, but I get about the series, but they need to make each individual SB different. You know, even if they gave us a blue upper, you know what I mean, like a two-tone blue upper, that would be
Okay,
even better
okay.
than just leaving us
So you're
white.
saying
But
if like the top area, all the where you see the white, you'd have that be navy. Is that what you're
or
saying?
two-tone, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, something different.
Or like in the netting, you'd put like navy in there or something like that
Yes,
all the way around.
absolutely.
Okay. Okay. I could see that. I mean, when you think about the Pine Green SB4s, the color blocking, well, the color combination, let me say that. The way they arrange the colors on there, I'm trying to think of another four that they color blocked like that.
So if you're
I'm
thinking of another four, we can talk about the UNC fours,
really
right? You talking
UNC
about like that?
fours. Well, the UNC fours, like I have them right.
Yep.
So UNC fours, yeah. So they have. So you're saying like navy all the way around and set them. I mean, but if you look though, there's multiple colors on here. You got cement gray, you
Mm-hmm.
got white, you got black. You obviously got university blue on there. I mean, you got multiple colors on here, and not that it wouldn't work. Um, I'm just trying to think out loud the a different style color blocking to go on here to bring in the uniqueness that you're talking about.
I mean, honestly, like I said, you know, when they had a potential post about the cotton candy um Tyler the Creator, man, on the SB4, that would, man, this would smack this out the box. It would be absolutely
Hmm. I'm gonna have
phenomenal.
to look up that you said cotton candy.
Yep, the Tyler the Creator, they potentially talking about he may have a Jordan 4 release, but if they use that cotton candy colorway on this SB,
Oh, I see exactly what you're talking
it's
about.
gonna go crazy. That will go crazy.
You're talking about these.
Man, that would go
You're talking
crazy.
about these.
Yes. So you
Okay,
got
but that
pink,
would be then you're
blue,
talking.
brown.
But that's like that would be a third iteration.
It could be, but I think it should be. I think that cotton candy would be perfect for this second iteration.
Well, that's not what we're getting apparently.
I know
So
exactly.
I mean, so in a way, it's almost irrelevant. I mean, but I could
Right.
see where you're going with that.
Yeah. Just something different.
So you got to remember though, purpose built. These are purpose built for skating.
That's
Real
true.
quick, couple comments here. What do we got in the comment section? Tyler saying, I feel like they're gonna change the blocking a little bit. Yeah, I mean,
I
I
agree.
agree. I agree. What else we got
100%.
here? It won't be the same as pine greens. What else we
True.
got here? Green. My man Sneakerhead on a budget. What's going on? Hey, for everybody tapped in, me and my guy Sneakerhead on a budget will be going live. Live cop May 4th for the Jordan 4 Military Blues. Make sure you guys tap in. And we're going to have some guys out in the field too. Jay Elver, you going to be out there in the field, ain't you?
Absolutely, fam. I will be out in the field going live with DSG. And I want everybody to know tomorrow I will be giving you guys your Air Jordan 4 military blue. All right, I won this on the shock drop, so that video will be coming tomorrow for y'all.
Heck yeah, man. There we go. There we go.
Yep,
There we go. All right. So yeah, I mean, this honestly though, this is just it's exciting news in my opinion.
it
Exciting news.
is.
And guess what? I'm gonna go hard in the paint for these. I'm
Okay.
not because yeah, I ain't trying to pay resale. I'm not trying to pay resale. All right, so I will be putting in for skate shop raffles, all that stuff. Get hopefully the community can help me catch a W.
There you go. There you go. Absolutely.
Heck yeah, man. All right, so moving on, we got to talk about 2025 because we also heard that we are getting multiple sneakers for 2025. And actually, I want to go here to Z Sneakerhead's page because let's see. What did we hear we getting? So we know we're getting the metallic fives. Copper drop for you on the Jordan 5 metallics.
Come on now. I got them right behind me. That's absolutely a cop. OG all
Mm,
day. You know, three, fours, five, and six. Absolutely. This is a must cop.
yes,
It
sir.
never gets boring with this silhouette. It never
Yes,
gets
sir.
boring.
Yes, sir. I have to agree with you. I have to agree with you. Now, Copper drop Black Cat fives. And I just heard today, real quick, I just heard today watching Sneaker Files videos that apparently this is not going to be how they're actually designed.
Mm. So the question is, how will they be designed? Will the shape
I
be
don't know.
different?
I don't know. Not the. I don't know about the shaping, but if you took a look at the Sail fives, they did change up the tongue a little bit. They thinned it out, kind of made it like
Yeah.
the Ama Manier fives
Yep.
that we got. Um,
I like
so
that change.
I don't know, but I think what he mainly talked about though was more sort of color. The color was kind of gonna be okay. They're gonna be all black, okay, but maybe the shark teeth might not be that color. They might change that up a little bit, but I mean, it may not even be nubuck. It could be all leather for all we know. I don't know.
Who knows? You know. So one thing I will say this: I don't mind a different variation when they come out with a retro OG, right? I
Yeah.
don't mind it because it kind of give us, it kind of let us know that differentiation. You know what I mean? Like we'll never get, you know what I'm saying, an exact. Well, let's say never. Like let's say the Air Jordan 4 white cements, right? You know, we're not gonna get that maybe that same exact cut, that same exact shape. So I don't mind the difference. You know what I mean? I just
I
don't mind
got
a
you.
little subtle
I don't
difference.
know. Now, these are, I believe, on the to be determined list. They were going to drop this year, but now the thought process is they may push them to 2025. And we're going to get to some of that because there are a bunch of date changes out here for
Yeah.
a bunch of these sneakers.
Let me ask you a question,
Go ahead.
right? Do you think this is a smart move by Nike by doing a push,
I
like
think,
pushing this
yeah,
silhouette
I
back?
would say so because
Okay.
the thing is they're putting themselves in a tough spot by the amount of sneakers they were trying to drop this year,
Yes.
and not
Yes.
only that, it wasn't just the amount; it was also what sneakers they were trying to drop. I mean, really, when you look at it, it was heater after heater after heater after heater after heater. It was just nothing
Hmm.
but heaters, and by the time you roll up to holiday season, it's just like damn, like okay. So with what we're hearing about coming out in 2025, and see, I'm bringing these up because I'm thinking they will move these to 2025, but I don't know now if they're gonna drop two Black Cats because Black Cat threes are going to 2025. We know that for a fact. These
Yes.
are on the to be determined.
I personally feel like it's a smart move. Let's really think about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
All the crazy OGs, all the crazy heat that's dropping this year, Nike could have spread this out in a 2 year span, and this 2 year span could have gave them an additional 2 years to focus on what the following year. You know what I mean? So therefore, they can go ahead and be prepared to give us some heat that next following year after those 2 years. So what Nike doing is great. Don't get me wrong, but on the back end, I feel like it's gonna hurt them.
I don't think it's gonna hurt them. I think it's smart to spread it out. I think it is. I believe they're being a little. They were going to try to overachieve a little bit too much here in 2024,
Mm-hmm.
and I believe it would have hurt them if they didn't decide to slide some of these sneakers off into 2025 to
That's
try
my
to
point.
bring all this. I mean, listen, 2024 arguably could be one of the top years of Jordan releases, even with some of those sneakers getting pushed back. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But it could have been a situation where it could have been where the peak of this year would have been so high that, yes, in that sense, they've been shooting themselves in the foot because everybody would say, well, how are you going to top 2024? But here we got another one now for 2025, an 85 cut Jordan 1 High Bread. 2025 release. These right here, bro. Yeah, must cop. Must Mondo must capo. And there's probably gonna be two pair on these.
This is a double up, but you know, y'all gonna get mad at me, chat. Y'all about to get mad at me. Y'all,
What's this man gonna say?
hey, listen, I
Here's
love it.
the
You do, I love it. So this is absolutely a double up. Don't get me wrong.
all
But
right.
in
What's the problem?
2024, we're getting what? What we getting? We're getting those black toes, right? With Jordan on it, right? That
We
sample pair
are
that never dropped,
the possibly
possibly.
the last of the reimagined pairs.
And if we get that supposedly that sample pair that Jordan never wore, I have to go with that model over this model. That's just my opinion. But they both are double ups to me.
Mm,
Might even be a triple up, but they both definitely a double.
mm.
Ooh, hey chat, let me know how y'all feel about that comment.
Damn. So you thinking the quote unquote unreleased reimagined black toes are better than 85 cut breads.
I
Mmm.
have to go with that. And the only reason why I'm saying it is
Mmm.
because we've been asking for sample pairs, right? Like, why can't we get some release sample pairs that never came out? Nike is giving us a sample pair that never has been released, never been released,
See,
right?
go ahead, go ahead.
So for me, that yet alone is just so powerful in my opinion. I love both of them, but I'm gonna have to go with that 2024 pair if it drops.
See, I thought with next year being 40th anniversary that they would do an 85 high in the Chicago colorway. I thought maybe we'd get Chicago colorway in 85. But
Mm,
the other thing though is maybe it's not feasible because we're only what is it 3 or 4 years removed from the Lost and Founds in Chicago colorway. So
oh
it
yeah,
would make sense to
about
not
to.
necessarily do that. It would make
Facts.
sense to not necessarily do that.
I
But
agree.
I don't know, man. That's a tough call to say that we would get um, that you think the black toes rather are going to be better looking than those.
I wouldn't say better looking, but
Well, you think they're gonna is to you think it's going to be a better shoe.
yes, to me, I think it's gonna be a better
Okay.
shoe, in my
What's
opinion.
up? What we got here? What we got here? Tyler goes, the question is, do they drop the 85s in the spring like they usually do 85s, or do they wait until October when they actually ban this shoe? Oh,
Ooh,
and see,
ooh.
that's a good little history lesson right there.
Hey Tyler, good work.
See, I think honestly, I think they'll maintain the schedule that they usually drop. Although, when you think about the metallic burgundies, remember they originally supposed to drop in February, and now they're getting pushed all the way back to June.
Right.
Um, yeah, I think they maintain the schedule because for the 40th anniversary, they might have like some craziness for 2025. I'm thinking. You would think. You
You
would think.
know,
Listen, for 2025, chat, hear me out. All right, for anybody who taps in this video for 2025, let's look at what we just recently got. Now we got Bread Fours and Military Blue Fours.
correct.
Okay, I'm thinking that next year we see white cement fours.
Don't get
I'm
me
thinking
excited.
we see white cement fours. Now, if next year would be 9 years since they last came out, and it would be now correct 9 years since they last retroed. So they retroed back in 2016.
Correct.
Next year will also be the 36th anniversary of the Jordan 4 white cements.
Which you know is my favorite shoe of all time. You know
I
this.
know, I know. You're not shy. You're not shy about it. But I'm thinking for Jordan 4s next year, and think about what we got: 12 Jordan 4s this year.
About that, yeah.
Yeah,
12,
I'm thinking
13.
that we might see white cement 4s next year, man.
I'm all for it. Now that I'm 100% for. That you cannot I will always be excited over Air Jordan 4 white cement. Always.
Now here we go with the Black Cat threes. As I said, they're dropping in 2025. Now look, I say because I did a video in my video I talked about the Black Cats. Now let's see. There's Black Cat 13s, Black Cat 4s, Black Cat 3s. We're gonna be getting Black Cat 5s for the first time. Me personally, I said the Black Cat 3s are the best looking of the series. What would you have to choose out of them?
Um if I'm gonna pick a black cat,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go with the fives. You gotta go with the black cat fives.
Yeah, we don't even know exactly what they're gonna look like though.
That's true, but if it looks like that mock-up, I have to go with
Okay.
it. Even though I love threes, y'all know I love threes. That is my second favorite silhouette of all time. But that five is tough. That five is tough.
Real quick, got someone coming in. Joel
Joel,
Compton
what's up, brother?
says, "Hello, hello. I took an L in the military, blue fours, but I will try May 4th. So with that said, I went ahead and purchased the fire. Oh, okay. My man did a
Yes,
reach back.
yes, Joel.
See,
Yes.
listen. How many of y'all in the chat when you take an L on something you really want, go, yeah, I got to get me something else to make up for this hurt.
Hey,
I
Joel.
gotta
I
give
think
you something else to make up for the hurt. Hey, shout out
yes.
to you, Joel, on copping those fire red fours,
Yep.
man.
Hey, Joel, man. You definitely gonna win those fours. I know you are. I know you will. You will get them.
So, what else we got here? We got DJ Ruboy goes, I agree. I think white cement fours are dropping in 2025. Listen, man, I'm telling
I,
you.
I hope so.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You know, they've been giving us Nike Air on the back of these fours now. That's
Yes.
was it 2 straight years in a row?
Yes. And you know I'm a sucker for that heel tab with that Nike on the back.
Ooh, he said Black Cat 5s would be the best if it resembles the mock up. See, listen, I know some of y'all might get upset, but after the threes, I think Black Cat 13s and those fives ain't looking better than Black Cat 13s, man. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
so please
And not only
explain.
that, first off, of this series, a Black Cat 13 makes the most sense, seeing as how the outsole is a panther paw,
Okay.
right?
Okay. I'm
Regardless
listening.
of that, to me, the Jordan 3 is the most wearable silhouette with almost any outfit or anything out there.
Mm,
That's
three's my
why
home.
that's why I said the threes look the best. Now that's just my own opinion, right? I'm not gonna flame anybody for a difference of opinion. I'm just saying with the fives, we don't know yet. We just know they're gonna be all black.
Fair. Either way it go, they
Look at my
all
man
tough.
Tyler. Those 13s. My man Tyler. Wow. Go ahead, bro. What was you saying?
No, no, I'm just saying all of them are tough. You know what I
They
mean?
are. They are.
All of
They
them are
are.
tough. Now, you know I'm not a 13 fan, but again, they all are tough without a shadow of a doubt. So they all gonna sell out. If it's a black cat, it's gonna sell out. You know, I'm really gonna call Nike out, man. Um,
Uh oh.
can we get a black cat 7? Can we get a black cat 8?
Ooh.
Or can we get a black cat
Ooh.
10? I'm just saying. I'm just,
Ooh.
especially I love tens. a Black Cat 10 would go crazy.
Well, what about Black Cat 2?
Oh, absolutely. You know I love twos.
A Black Cat 2.
Yes.
Hey, let me get a Black Cat. Let me get a Black Cat airship.
Oh,
Let me get a Black Cat airship, bro.
with suede, with real suede. Oh,
Yes. 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 Let me
hey, but
get
you know
let
what?
me
Nike need to be paying us real for real, because they might steal this idea. So
Hey, it is what it is. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. Look at the fours here. Here you go, bro. See?
yes,
There it is. There it
yes.
is.
So let
There
me
it
ask you a
is.
question. I got something for you.
Uh-oh. What's up? What's up?
Give me in order presence. What would be your favorite four out of this picture? Like 1 through 4. Like I want you to rank them. Actually, 4 through 1. Give me your bottom to your top.
4 through 1. The last one out of these four right here.
Yep. What's your last one? What's your last pick?
Mmm. 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 Actually, what I would do is okay, looking at the positions they're in, I
Mm-hmm.
would swap the military blues for the fire reds. So I'd
Mm.
switch those around, and then I would switch around the breads for the white cement fours. So it would go breads, white cements, militaries, then fire reds.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's tough. Okay. Okay.
And what's crazy is like red is my favorite color, but
I'm with you.
when I'm just looking at it in the perspective of how it looks amongst the other shoes,
Yeah.
okay, and yeah, I mean that's how I'd rank them
Mm.
for
Okay.
myself. For
Okay.
myself.
Okay.
Look, we got somebody agreeing with me. There we go. Yeah,
Okay.
buddy. There we go.
I'm not
Yeah,
mad. I'm not mad at that.
you know. And look, I've seen fire red fours in hand. I have military blue fours now in hand. Shout out to my guy Tyler for that. But I don't know, man. Something about the way they did those. I know it's OG, but I feel like it would almost look better if they did them like if there was more red to it
For
for the
me,
fire reds.
this right here, man. I love this. I love this sneaker so much. Um, you
And
know,
I listen, I love them too.
I,
I love them too. I couldn't get my hands on them. That's why I went and bought the when the red cements dropped. I'm like, look, this will be my consolation prize until I can come across a pair of fire red fours decently. You know,
mm, all right, okay. I'm not mad at you. I'm not
but
mad at you.
out of the others, yeah, that's how I rank them. What about you? Well, I know white cements for you are number one, but how would
Absolutely.
you rank the other three?
You know, I feel like this order is correct, but sometimes I have a debate between if the fire reds should be 2 and the bread should be 3. I have that internal debate with myself, but I think the way they have it ranked right now is just right. But it really I have that debate. But I will say this. Um, even though it is number 4 on the list, which is the militaries, I'm more excited about the militaries because this is the first time we're getting a military with the Nike Air on the back since its original release. So this is what I'm most excited for.
Okay, so that you put that number two?
The military blue?
Yeah.
No, 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 no. It's
So
gonna.
what's number two then?
I'm gonna leave that ranking like that. I think the
So you
ranking was
like this ranking just how it is?
right, but again, like I
Okay.
said, I have a debate between those fire reds. I sometimes I debate if those fire reds are number 2 and those breads are 3. I have that internal debate. That's just the
All
internal
right.
debate. But
I
I think
got
the
you.
way they have it ranked is right.
Now, since we're talking about military blues, do you have an issue with this color discrepancy that's going on? Like, how are you viewing it?
Oh, that's bigger than a discrepancy.
I mean, it's it's wild to me because you're telling people this is the OG. This is how it looks OG. But everybody keeps complaining, oh, they're not like the 2012s. They're not like the 20. The 2012 is more like a royal blue than
Hmm.
it is a military blue,
Yes.
you know? Uh, but I'll let you take it. Go ahead.
I don't mind the slight color variation. I don't mind. And again, I think it does give us an opportunity to say, hey, you know what? Here goes the 89 pair. Here goes a 2012 pair. Here goes a
Mm-hmm.
24 pair. So, as long as it's not too far skewed off, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
Okay.
How about you?
Yeah, see, I don't care if everybody's crying. If you're telling me these are close to OG, and from the pictures I'm seeing they're close to OG, I'm fine with it.
I agree.
I'm fine
Definitely
with it.
agree.
This will be my first pair of military blue fours anyway.
Okay.
And
Okay.
it's interesting. Where did they get the industrial blue naming from on the sneakers? I mean, maybe because of what's going on in the world, they didn't want to put that out there. But I'm not really sure why that should even matter per
Yeah.
se. You know what I mean? But because on the labeling says military blue.
Correct.
Well, you'll see it. You'll see it when you go to unbox them. You'll
Yeah.
see it
They're
out
sitting right
there.
here. Sitting right here.
All right. So back to the 2025 stuff. Cool Grade
Oh,
Nines are supposed to be dropping in
yes.
2025.
Yes. Must cop.
Uh oh. I hear
Oh,
the
this.
excitement.
Oh my God. Listen, listen. This is a must cop. Like, I need this and I need the space boot to close out my OG for my nines. I need this
Mm,
and the space boot, and I'm closed out on nines for OGs.
okay. Okay.
This is a 10 out of 10. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%, man. 100%. And we know about the flu games. Now, I'm going to tell you this on those nines, right now, I'm kind of on the fence a little bit, but I feel like as it gets closer, I'll probably
Okay.
change my mind.
Okay.
I do like nines. I do like the nine silhouette, but it just depends sometimes, you know.
Okay. Okay.
But flu game 12s, oh yeah. Let me know, bro.
So
Let me
y'all know,
know.
man. You know what? Let me pull it out for y'all. Here goes a 1997 pair from high school.
Hold on,
OG.
hold on, hold on, hold on. I gotta put you on the.
Yep.
Let me go ahead and put you on the solo layer. There we
Here
go.
goes a 1997 pair
Look
from
at
high
that.
school.
The only thing that would make those better if you can get Mike to sign them damn things himself, bro.
Man, listen. These things are so old. Like, I gotta take this out for y'all, man. Like, for real. I want to ruin the shoe because it's very old, but I want to show y'all. Look how much I worn it. You don't even have the jump man no more. So
Nah.
I'll be honest with you, y'all. I'm not a true 12 fan, but when it comes to the flu game, all right, and when it comes to the taxi, 100% go. This is a must cop for me. I need it. I need that. I need those flu games.
Speaking of taxi, they need to stop playing around and just drop them things already.
I'll be honest
I
with you.
think I think we getting them in 2025, maybe.
Well, hear me out. Scrap the flu games, give us the taxis, and give us the flu games in 26.
26. What happened to 25?
Because we want to spread it out a little bit. Let's spread it out a little bit. But
Shoot.
I'm all for it. I hope the leather quality, which it probably won't be, as nice as the 97 pair. It won't be.
Well, here goes one I think we may end up seeing in 2025.
Yes.
Aqua 8s, bro.
Beautiful.
Aqua 8s.
Beautiful.
I
This,
listen. I
what you
want
think?
these,
Oh.
bro. I want these.
Well, we listen. Welcome to the A club. Come on home.
Man, I like eights. I like eights.
Come on home.
I got
Okay.
the I got those winter rods. I got the Rui Hachimiras. I got the playoffs. I got
Yeah.
I think I got one. Do I have one more? No, that's it.
Those
Those are the
rubies are
three I got.
fire.
The rubies.
Those rubies
The
are, man. Those
rubies.
fire. But
Man.
I need the aquas. This is a must. Y'all know I'm an 8 fan. You know, this is gorgeous.
What about these? You think we gonna get these next year?
Bruh, let me drink some water on this one because this one right here. Hold on, let me drink some water for y'all real quick.
Look who's tapping in. My fiance, what's going on? Back from Orlando. Glad she made it safe.
That's
What she
dope.
say? Love those black and blue ones. I think she's talking about those Aqua 8s I just had up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Black Tongue 5. Come on, man. This is
Soul flies. What soul flies, Tyler? What you talking about?
he talking about the
Oh,
Soulfly 8s.
okay.
Tyler talking about those Soulfly 8s that dropped.
Soulfly 8s. Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I got the Soulfly 8s. Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
He
Thank
said,
you.
yeah.
Yes. Yes. I haven't had a chance to wear those yet. Now it's get those black tongue. Listen, man. Look. Now this is the same color blocking as the Fire Red Force, but I
Yeah.
think these look better than the Fire Red Force.
You know,
You see what I'm saying? Like it's something like I like them, but it's something about them that I'm just kind of like.
me, listen, fives is number 3 on my list. Um, I don't think it's better than a 4. Fives are 3 on my list, but this is a tough one. This is a monster right here. This is a monster.
Monster.
It's a monster, bro.
Monster.
I mean,
With the Nike Air on the back.
yes, with the 23 stitched in on the outside of the silhouette.
Now
Gorgeous.
everybody just remember now, this is pure speculation if we're gonna get these. We don't know if they come in 2025, but Z Sneakerhead kind of threw this out there. How would we feel about it?
Yep.
So that's why we discussing it.
But let me say this: a lot of the sneaker community say they don't like fives because supposedly fives are bulky, which to me is absolutely crazy. I love five, so I hope people pass up on that 5 because I want to double up. That's another double up. I
Well,
need 2 pair. I need two. I need 2.
yeah, yeah. I feel you
LG,
on that.
yes, yes,
I
it
feel
is
you on
absolutely
that.
dope. I agree with you, 100%. Absolutely,
What we got here in the comments? Those sneakers are dope. Yes, yes.
yes.
What else we got? Oh. What my man say? If fives are bulky, are the SB4s that people love.
Thank
They
you,
do. Yeah, it's funny because it's true. It's true.
Tyler.
The
Thank
fives are way
you,
more slender. The fours are
thank you,
definitely like not for nothing. They almost look like bricks on your feet.
man. Tyler, thank you. Like
Yeah, for
militaries,
real.
yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah, military. Yeah, man. Heck yeah, yeah. Oh, is there? Wait, I think there might be one more I wanted to ask you about. Oh, here we go. Yes,
Come on,
Raptor
stop playing with me.
sevens.
You
Raptor
know,
sevens. This is what I'm saying, man. There's got so many things they could drop, bro. So many things they could drop. Raptor, yo, if these drop,
it's a cop. So far, you and I agree on. We don't agree on everything, but we're in the
mm,
same realm, right?
we are,
Okay.
we are
Is this a double up for you or no?
a double up on a pair of sevens.
Oh my gosh. Okay, because it's a
Mm,
7. No.
mm,
Mm.
mm. I don't know, man. Look, I mean, up until the reimagined fours, I hadn't doubled up on any sneakers.
Yeah. I mean, I love sevens. Sevens is very, very close up
And no,
there
and no
in my
disrespect
top
to the
10.
seven. These right here, yeah, 100%.
It's
Like
not a double up for me, but it's definitely a cop and it's a potential double up though for
here's
me.
here's the problem with double ups on some of these shoes. It's because we know that the outsole on these isn't gonna last forever. And what actually preserves kicks longer, especially them with like the different outsole, like is wearing them. So it's gonna be how long before I get to wear them?
Mm.
You know what I mean? To actually preserve them like that. Not unless I keep them airtight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Temperature controlled and all that. Yeah, I get it. Like definitely extend the life, but wearing them, see, it's different than like the Jordan ones or even like the airships, because those are rubber outsoles.
Yeah,
They'll pretty much last forever almost. But some of these will end up falling apart if you don't wear them.
they can switch. They can switch the midsoles up. They can switch them up.
I mean, they could, but they make them to the OG standards.
That's true. And I'm not mad at that. Not mad at all.
What we got, Tyler, going those sevens though? Heck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not a double up, but a definite cop. Yeah, see,
Definitely
it's
cop.
it's a definite cop. This might be one of the sevens you see sell out quick.
Oh, not Mike. This will sell out.
I think these will move quick. Now, the only thing I could say that could possibly hurt this release is what else gets released around it,
Hmm.
because that has the ability sometimes to not give a sneaker its just due. Is what else around it gets released? Because then it's like, all right, well, I'm just gonna hold off until this pair that I really, really,
Right.
really, really want is gonna drop. What we got
Yeah.
here? I have those black tongue with the Jumpman on the back, 2013. Yep, very clean, and the
Yes.
23 pops.
Yes, it does.
Mm,
Man,
mm,
Joel, you got some heat over there, Joel. You got some heat.
mm.
Man.
Now, speaking of, we move on here to other news. Now, it's been 4 years since the last dance dropped. So the July 19, 2020,
Hmm.
Last Dance documentary dropped on Netflix. Basically had the whole world watching, and arguably the main catalyst as to what reignited this surge in sneakers.
Yes.
Thinking back now 4 years ago to this series, do you think it's actually done a good service for sneaker culture and overall basketball culture, or do you not like the effect it had?
No. First of all, I love the effect it had on history.
Okay.
Um, and I first want to touch on the sneaker side. And we talked about this before. You know, when I purchase a sneaker, right? I want to know the history. I want to know the meaning behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the younger generation, they just it's Jordans. They never seen them, but they love the style. They just rock them. They have no clue what Jordan did in each sneaker. The how unique the Jordan sneakers, were back in the day. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How the quality was on another level opposed to other sneakers, right? Now it's not
Mm-hmm.
like that anymore. Let's just be honest. So on the history side, absolutely, it was absolutely a lesson that was taught that I think that we're missing when it comes to sneaker releases as well. When it comes to basketball, come on, yes. You wanted to know, what did this man do? What made Jordan so special on the court? Why do people want to purchase his sneakers? And the Last Dance showed the good side, the ugly side of Jordan. Because when it comes, what comes with being as great as he was back then, he had to be ugly. He had to be ugly. He wanted to win by all means necessary.
See, and again, like you and I, we watched him play. You know what I mean? So from that perspective, like it's basically a an ESPN highlight reel that we got to watch for, what was it, 6 episodes?
6 or 8,
It was
one of
six
them.
to eight, one of the
Some
two.
of them.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But it was like a giant highlight reel of everything we saw. You know what I mean, during his career. But I look at it from the perspective of that. There's the part I don't like is the amount of people that decided, well, I'm gonna go start reselling sneakers now. That's the part I didn't like, was that everybody looked at it, instead of the appreciation for this man's career and the shoe line that came with it. It was, well, shoot, let me go get some of these so I can start selling them now. That's the part I didn't like, because everybody and their mom thought they could be a sneaker reseller.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
You know,
That's
and
true.
it's and now we're seeing those same people drop out saying, "Oh, sneakers are dead. Sneakers are dead." No, your money grab is dead.
Yep.
Your
Yep.
money grab is dead because Nike said, "Well, we're just going to keep putting out a bunch of pairs to kill the resale." Which we're going to talk about Nike later on because they're somewhat contradicting themselves in a lot of
Mm-hmm.
what's been going on. But yeah, I mean, to me, like I felt like that for those who didn't see Jordan play, they got an understanding now of why he was talked about so much. Like, yeah, you can go to YouTube anytime you want and look at it, but the way they put that series together, yeah,
Jordan was a savage. Let's be honest.
he
He was just
was
straight savage on the court.
straight savage. All right, so let's move on to the women's game real quick because Caitlin Clark, as you know, lost the NCAA championship, but got drafted number one by who is it? Indiana. I forget the name of the
Yep.
team.
Yep. Indiana.
Indiana. I'm not sure the name of the team.
Like
Anyways,
Flyers or something.
oh, there Indiana Fever. There we go.
Fever. There you go.
Now they were talking about how much she was going to get paid, and I don't even think it was over 100,000 in any one of her first 4 seasons. But she signed an 8-figure endorsement deal with Nike, so she paid right now, and she's been paid since college.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, what are your thoughts on this? And
I
what do you
mean, she,
think this shoe's gonna look like?
so that's a very good question. In my opinion, I feel like she should get her own unique design. I
That's what
don't
they're
think,
trying to give her,
yeah, I
because
think,
she wears a lot of Kobe's, as you see picture here. She's usually wearing Kobe's when she plays.
yeah, she should get her own, man. I hope she doesn't get a collab. I think she deserves it. She's an absolute beast. She's the highest, she has the most points out of any woman in college
NCAA history,
basketball.
yeah, yeah,
So she's absolutely an animal, and she should have went first, out of the draft, and she did, and it well deserved to her.
yeah,
Hard work pays off.
yeah. Now, my only other suggestion might have been because I recall the news that Kobe had talked about starting his own kind of Mamba um, brand.
Okay.
So much like how Jordan brand that's a part of Nike, but I know he was talking about separating from Nike and trying to, I believe, create the brand himself. But that being said, seeing as how she wears a lot of Kobe's, I thought maybe it'd just been great to bring her in as a Kobe brand, a Mamba brand athlete.
It's it's not a bad idea. You know what I mean? I just what I'm looking for instead of uprising star like herself who has the potential to take the WNBA to another level in my opinion.
But does she though?
Listen, listen.
But
She
does
has
she
the
though?
ability. She has the ability. I
So
didn't say she
okay,
will.
all right. So looking at her game,
Okay.
what do you see her doing in the WNBA that is gonna unless she's putting up like 35 points a game, you're not really tuning in like that. Like you're gonna tune in just to see if she's gonna pan out at all, but to put people in the seats like they did for her when she was in college,
Mhm.
I don't think it's gonna be the same.
I said she has the ability. For me, she has the ability to spread it out a little bit better. I mean, I'm curious to see how she's going to play, and I feel like she's going to be a problem in the WNBA. She's going to be a problem.
Oh, she's gonna be good. I'm not
She's,
debating that.
you know,
I'm not
you know,
debating that.
women's basketball is growing. Okay, it's not growing, at the rate it should, but it's growing, and her name is out there, right? Her name is out there, so I think there's going to be more attention on the WNBA this up and coming season than it has ever been. That's my
I
opinion.
would agree with that. I would agree with that. I think This has been, I mean, not for nothing. This was the first year that the women's game was paid attention to more than the men's. So I would agree with that. I mean, listen, I'm gonna check in from time to time and see what's going on. I am. As far as the sneaker is concerned, we'll see. Because the only women's shoe I understand as of right now that has a crossover appeal are the Nike Sabrina ones.
Hmm.
So I'm wondering if they're gonna try to design something that's gonna have a crossover. And the other thing that they did with the Sabrina ones, which I think is pretty dope, is that you can go on Nike's website and actually set up your own color blocking on them.
Just like the Nike by You is what you're saying.
Correct, correct.
Nike by You.
Yes. Yeah, they're part of the Nike Bayous. And I've seen a couple content creators like, oh, use the Sabrina ones to create like your own reverse Grinches or the Grinches or like the Kobe's. You can kind of set the color blocking up to mimic some of those shoes, which, like I said, I think is a pretty dope concept, but
It absolutely
we'll see what
is.
they give her. We'll see what they give her.
Yep, we shall see.
All right, now we did have a restock happen today. I took L's on the threes, and I tried to get the go after the Air Max ones here for my lady, but unfortunately, I think bots were eating them up, man, like Scooby snacks, bro. Like it just wasn't. I saw a couple W's go out there on Twitter.
Mm.
Did you try?
I didn't know it happened. I
Yeah,
wish someone would have called me.
yeah. It went down today at 10 o'clock.
Yeah. When I got the news, I was upset. I was like, no, because those Doorbackers was absolutely something I wanted to collect, but it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah.
It was not meant to be.
Of the Dornbeckers you know of, what's your favorite? Not just of these, just the Dornbeckers you know of.
I'm definitely gonna have to go with the all red threes. I'm going
Hmm.
with those with the Dornbecker threes.
Let's
I like
see
those.
here. Dorn Dornbecker
Air Jordan
red
3.
threes.
Yep, they're all red.
Oh, these things here.
Yep. There you go.
Okay.
Bam.
Okay. Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, those and absolutely. I saw this pair at Kicks Off for Us down here in Tampa. I think they had 11 and a half. They didn't have an 11, and my mouth was salivating. But I said no. I gotta I gotta be disciplined for something else. But this is that. It's a pair I
Yeah.
definitely like to have.
Now see me. Here's mine. The eights. The
Oh yeah, the eights are
Dornbecker. The
nasty.
Dornbecker eights are my favorite.
Those are nasty. Yes,
These are
I
my
remember.
favorite. Look at
I
that with
remember.
the cobra head.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
man.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, man.
It's beautiful, man.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. What's a silhouette you'd like to see them use? Because I think they've done have they done a one? I know they did a one low. Did they do a Dorenbecker one high? I think they might have.
That a one high. Let's take a look. Let's see. Cause I
If
want to say no, but I feel like I have a picture of it in my head, which sounds crazy.
if Jenny tapping in, go to Portland and get any Dorenbecker pair. Hey, listen, if you live close to there, are you taking orders?
Yes,
Help us out. Help
please
us out. We'll send you a shipping label. We'll send you the money. Help us out.
help us out, please. I need a Durbecker.
Shoot. Oh man,
Yeah, the eight is dope, man. That
it is
eight
dope.
that eight goes hard.
It is dope.
I Luke Air Jordan on those. Okay.
Six pair. Oh shit, 6 pairs. I think she's saying 6 pairs of Dornbeckers.
Yes, they did small restock like 4 or 6 days. Yeah.
Mm.
Yep. Mm, mm,
Yeah. So you
mm.
gotta let us know. See, size 11 for Jay. Size 11 and a half or 12 for me. Okay. All right.
For sure. Absolutely.
Shoot,
Hey, chat,
man.
we appreciate y'all for absolutely
Hey,
rocking with us. All
heck
of you.
yeah, man. We
Appreciate y'all.
definitely do. So I did a video on these that I dropped today, but these are releasing tomorrow. We got the Jordan 1 Green Glows. Now, they do come with an extra set of green glow laces, which look absolutely dope. Make sure you guys go check out that review video I put up. And I will say this, you will be able to catch these on sale because the pair I got for under retail as well. So if you really want them, be patient. You'll be able to get them quick like that. But what do you think here on these? Or are you out because they're green?
For one, I'm out because it's green. For two, like I said, glow green. They should have went on ahead and did the outsole should have been able to glow in the dark outsole. That's what's missing. But I think would have been really dope on the top of the toe box right there. They should have allowed that to glow in the dark. So I feel like it missed its cue. It missed its mark, because if this sneaker would have been able to glow in the dark, this would have been a cop for me. But because it doesn't make sense to me, it's an easy pass.
Yeah, I think glow in the dark outsole would have been, yeah, that would have been like the cherry on top.
Or
I
even
agree with you on that.
laces. What about the laces? Just glow in the dark, something.
Have we ever gotten glow in the dark laces? I know they make them, but I don't know if you've ever been given an extra set of laces that are glow in the dark.
That's what I'm saying. You know, that's what I'm saying.
What we got here? I do find it funny. Nike moved retail 160, 180 on Jordan 1 high, but retail now 110, 120. Yeah, because so what she's saying is because they're under retail. Matter of fact, the what is it? Those Jordan 1 Team Reds are going for under retail right now. They're going for under retail right now. The Team Red.
Now, see, for me, I'm debating about copping this because I think it's a dope sneaker. I think it's dope. It gives me that
You,
80s
you think
vibe.
it's a sleeper?
Oh, absolutely. To me, I like it. I'm debating about getting it.
See, I don't care for anything that actually glows in the dark. I feel like it's too childlike.
Okay.
See that? So that was some people's complaint with the Spider-Man 2.0s. They
I
felt like
like
it
the
was
glow in
too
the dark.
childlike. But see, I like that glow in the dark outsole though. I
Yeah,
liked
I
it.
mean, I still
And
got
it
my pair
and it
somewhere.
wasn't even like the traditional glow in the like it was a different kind of glow in the dark
It has
that it
speckles
had.
of sparkle in there, a slight speckle,
Yeah.
slight sparkle.
Plus, it went right along with like the shoe is in the movie.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
But so you think these are going to be a sleeper pair?
Oh, absolutely, man. This
Really?
I'm waiting for this pair to go under retail, and this is a cop for me. This is
I
something.
mean, look, if you were to go for these right now, okay? Oh, look, this size 11, that's you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you were to go for these right now as a size 11, okay? I'm not going to go to, let's see, at 116, I would say you probably get them for below, I'd say they come in right below 140 for you to go
Yeah,
ahead
with
and order them
processing
right
fees and
now.
stuff like that. But I'm gonna wait. I wouldn't order this sneaker online for it to come to the crib. I would just go ahead and get it in hand. So I think this
Yes.
is gonna be an easy cop.
Oh, yeah. I see this shoe ended up around like 127. It'll end up like the what were those purple looking ones that drops?
Purple.
Um, I can see them, but I can't remember the name of them. They came out not that long ago. I
Hmm.
think they came out at the I want to say at the it was the end of 2023. I can't remember those.
It's so many drops. We can't remember.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to remember.
It
It's hard
is.
to remember them. So look, we were talking about the military blue fours earlier, and for those of you out there, look for us to go live this coming Sunday. I believe we're going to try and do it around 10 a.m. Eastern, 1 hour only. We're going to be looking at locations that will more than likely have wristbands for these military blue fours. So you guys, can start planning out if you're going to try to double up, triple up, whatever, or at least get one pair and have Dick's Sporting Goods be the place that you go after them at. We want to
Yes,
try and help you out with that. So 1 hour,
absolutely.
10 to 11, this coming Sunday. Look for myself, Jay Elevate, Mr. Think I'm Possible, and Purple Haze if he's available, obviously. But yeah,
Yep.
we definitely going to be doing that. But how do you feel like it's going to happen with DSG this time? Because there was a lot of issues with when you could go sign up, when you couldn't. One store I remember scrapped the whole list that they started and
Yep.
created a new list and didn't tell anybody what was going on. Like, how you feel like it's going to go down?
I mean, honestly, I feel like it's going to be the same situation, but because of that first situation with the reimagined bread fours, we're definitely going to put out some information for you guys, and so therefore everybody can know what to expect. So we can help you guys try to cop that silhouette. All right, absolutely.
Damn, was she a pre-sold military for? Hey yo, finessed, finessed,
Absolutely.
finessed. DSG will be listen. DSG will be easy depending on where you live and depending on the integrity of the employees because they get to operate any which way they want to.
Yep.
And we learned that the hard way with the reimagined fours.
Yes.
So I'm not gonna say anything's gonna be a cakewalk. And there were people who had W's and lost W's. Matter of fact, Mr. Think I'm Possible had a W and lost it because they told him to come back. Remember? And he's
Yep.
not on here to tell the story again. But he went, put his name on the list, had a wristband. He went to the store the day of the release. They said, we're not handing them out just yet. Come back at this time. He left, came back, and they said, oh yeah, we ended up releasing the pairs and you weren't here.
Crazy. Crazy. So that's why we're here to help you guys out. You know what I
Heck yeah,
mean?
man. We ain't playing no games.
No games.
No games. All right. Now, the my man Tyler said he got 5 pairs. 5 pairs. Woo.
It's just a double up for me.
Man, 5 pairs. So I'm gonna try to get a double up. I may do one extra to move or trade, maybe, and then obviously we gotta get a pair for my lady.
Nothing wrong with that.
She wants a pair. Now I'm scared though because I've been hearing a bunch of horror stories with the youth sizes in these military fours,
Mm.
and I wasn't happy with how small they made the Nike Air on the back of the reimagined. I wasn't happy about that. I was like, they all this room right here, they could have made that a lot larger. But either way, we definitely want to make sure we at the store because more than likely we getting them from our spot finish line, and we gonna look in there. We ain't leaving until we get a nice pair. Screw that. Don't walk out that store without checking your pair because
I'm telling you.
once you, matter of fact, don't even step away from the counter without checking your pair. They bring
Facts.
them out. Go hold on a second.
Yep. Let me take
Look
a
at
look.
them.
Yeah.
Take a look.
Mm-hmm.
Take a look. Okay. Always double check your pairs. Don't go home and then look at them and go, "Oh, what is this?" and be complaining. Nah, you should have looked at them at the store. Saying call
Okay.
DSG. Like, man, screw call DSG. Go in the store. Go in there.
DSG, here where I'm at, located at here in Florida,
So
they
you
kept
on the
saying
West Coast.
right. I'm on the west coast of Florida, and they kept saying we're not sure. So I went up there, and what happened?
There's the list.
They had the list. So
Yeah.
calling is not
Calling
going to
is
do any
not,
good.
I'm telling you all
Not
now,
going to do any good.
footwork. And if you didn't hear me, footwork. Okay?
Yep.
Footwork.
We are here to help y'all cop, man. For real,
Heck
we are here to
yeah.
help everybody cop.
Footwork. Okay? Don't get enamored with 1.5 million or whatever million pairs they say is out there. All right? Because people are going to be going after. We got an example here in the chat. 5 pairs. Okay, I seen a video. Another YouTuber, he put in footwork, came away with 9 pairs on release day. 9.
See,
Okay, 9. And there's
you
some
talking
of
about
you
for the
out
breads?
there,
You talking about for the breads?
yeah. And there's
Okay.
some of you out there who didn't even come away with one.
Yep.
And that was after hitting, because Finish Line, even Finish Line, JD Sport, Foot Locker, and Snipes, and who else? Some other store canceled W's.
This is a double up for me, y'all. Like now, I had 3 pairs of the reimagined breads. Now I still have 2 pairs right now. So, but 1 pair, I'm gonna be left with 1 pair real soon because I'm gonna get rid of my second pair. I'm gonna get rid of them. Um, what I'm probably gonna do is, y'all, because I do have those South Beach. I'm sorry, not the South Beach, but I do have the Venice Beach Kobe's coming in, so I may just get rid of my
Oh, you
second
got
pair.
those?
Yeah, I'm just getting rid of my second pair of my breads, the reimagined breads. So it's still a highly sought out silhouette. People still looking for the sneaker, even though the sneaker price has not on the resale market has not shot up. People still trying to cop.
Oh, they'll listen. They'll at some point they will.
Mm-hmm.
It may be a slow grind, but at some point they definitely gonna go up.
Absolutely.
They're definitely gonna go up. So speaking of which, now again, that May 4th is a date change from what it was supposed to be, because it was supposed to be the 27th of May, but now it's going to be the 4th. But we got a bunch of other sneakers, obviously, that have date changes as well. So we're going to go through them here. Now, I did a video on these. But Shadow One Lows, a lot of people are interested in Shadow One Lows, and I'm going to do a follow-up video for these to throw them on feet. I'm
Yes.
telling you right now, Shadow One Lows are nice. They are nice in hand, okay? I was happy I got them when I hit, but when I got them in hand, I was like, oh, okay, I'm keeping these. Okay, I'm keeping these. But here we go. Shadow and Lows are going from, and it shows it here, let's see. They're going from May 4th and now to May 11th, which makes sense because military blue 4s are now going to be dropping
Yep.
May 4th.
Absolutely.
Also have the Space Jam 11 Lows. This is a copper drop for you.
Pass.
Really?
I
I want
I
to
I,
see these in hand. I think I'm going to go for these.
I don't rock 11 lows.
See, I like 11 Lows. I think they're a great summertime shoe.
Okay.
Great summertime silhouette. Just like the Venice Beaches, the Venice Beach Kobe. I
Yeah.
think that's the most wearable pair for the summer out of all of them that dropped.
That's my favorite one.
Okay. We also have, now here's what I'm talking about. Now these are the red taxis. They're going from May 18th to the 25th. This is what I'm saying. We need just give us the taxis already.
Yep.
These little weird iterations. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you the red taxi. That's a no look pass for me. I'm on Jason Kidd that one. No look pass.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
What about the let's see here,
Oxidized green.
oxidized green Jordan 4s? Now me, I've been looking at these kind of heavy. I want to see if I can see these early. Um, there's going to be a couple sneaker shows coming up here locally, so hopefully I get to see a pair of these early to really make it. I was big on these initially,
Hmm.
and now I don't know. As time's going on, I've kind of wavered a little bit. I'll probably cop and get them in hand. If not, I know I'll be able to move them. But they're going from releasing from June 15th all the way now, a month later, to July 13th. What did you think of these?
You know, if I cop the silhouette, I'm doing it. For the review. To show everybody. But for me, I'm on
Mm,
the fence. To be honest with you, it looks nice. Don't get me wrong, but I'm on the fence with the
mm,
oxidized green.
okay.
I'm on the fence.
The Barons, July 20th. Baron 1 lows are going from July 13th, moving a week later to the 20th. I don't see, to me, I was like, why are you giving us these and then the shadow ones before them? That's stupid.
Makes no
That's
sense.
a shoe that should have been pushed out to next year.
Agreed.
I don't
Agreed.
particularly like them.
It for me, this is a pass.
Now, we also have, what do we got? Olympic sixes going from July 20th to August 3rd. What do you think?
This right here is the Vince
Japanese?
Carter. This is a Vince Carter right here for me.
Yeah,
I
I
need him.
like these.
I need him. That's
I
a Vince
like
Carter.
these too. I'll definitely. Now, the next one's here, August 10th. They're calling these the gold medal ones.
Yep.
These are supposed to be in commemoration of the Olympics for this year.
Yep.
Copper drop.
This is a cop.
Mm,
It's a cop for me.
yeah,
You
I
said,
like these too. I
what
like
you
these
think?
too. They, for some reason, they reminded me of something else, and I can't think of what it is. Although it's the same color blocking as like the what are those brown ones we got? The Palominos.
Palominos. Okay.
These look like these could have been the Palominos because remember the Palomino horse supposed to have like that gold kind of hue to it.
Had that on the tag. On the tag, it had that
Yeah.
like, go there.
That's the only gold that was on here, right?
Hmm.
These could have been Palominos. These could have been called Palominos, and it would have actually worked once you saw the horse.
I'm rocking with these, especially with some gold
Oh,
laces.
I like them. I like them.
Yeah,
They better give us extra set of laces because those Palomino ones did not come with extra laces.
they
They
did
only
not.
came with black laces.
Yep.
Only came with black laces. Let's move on here. Howard Bison, the Jordan
Yes.
1, the PEs, copper drop for you on
Oh,
these.
come on now, stop it. I'm on
Man, listen,
Superman
it's
that one.
yeah, if you can get them, okay.
Facts.
If you can get them,
Facts.
okay. But hold on a second. Hold on. I got to get to these comments here. She
Yeah,
going,
let's get to the
I will
comments.
pre-sell all Jordan pairs and get personal. Where are you getting these pairs from? I gotta know. Okay. Let me know. We got to connect up here in the chat.
For real, for real.
So much shock drop pair when StockX had 0% fees. Oh, she's talking about the
She talking about the shadow load.
shadows. Okay.
Shadow
Okay.
load.
Hey. And go back for them. Yeah, I mean, why not? You'll be able to cop those, I believe, pretty easily. Shadow
I want them to
1s.
match with my high
See, I
shadow.
have Shadow 2.0 highs. I don't have original Shadow 1
Yeah,
highs.
yeah.
So,
So you and I inverse.
yeah. And then these right here, which probably should have been releasing now. And they
Mm.
should have pushed the powder blue nines back and gave us the olive nines now. Or powder blue nines should have been pushed to next year.
So I'm happy the powder blue nines dropped. Um, I think they came out at the right time, in my opinion. But I do feel like November is the right time for the olives.
Yeah, I mean, it's fall time and all that, so I
Yeah,
get it, right?
yeah.
But, but, just saying to break up the colors because some of the complaint was, all right, well, how many blue and white sneakers do I need to cop within that time period?
Yeah, yeah, facts. But you know me,
That was really the thing. And, oh, okay, and so that was an example right there of a shoe that fell in between other shoes that people really really wanted.
I can see your point. For me, it's something that I wanted personally because I love nine. So
What we got here?
Joel,
Just wanted to share. 1991, I may have gotten the first black high top Nike Air baseball cleats in high school here in Oregon. Nike Air on the back. I washed so many dishes and made a lot of tacos. Hey, bro, if you got a picture of those, man, hit us up on IG with a picture of them things.
yeah, Joe, I
Definitely
definitely
like to
want to
see
see him.
that. Heck yeah.
Absolutely.
Tyler tapping in said, "Nah, those powder blue nines are spring. The colors are. I'm not saying they're not. Again, I'm just saying because of when they're dropping, when they dropped in between shoes that people was really going hard for, and then they're like, all right, well, I can get these powder blue nines, or I can wait for these fours. These people hold on to tax money to get these fours.
You know, Only reason why I'm agreeing with you on that one is because people were upset about the 23 not being on the back
Mm-hmm.
of the powder blue nines. I think that what mostly affected the sales of that sneaker. Because if they had the 23, I think it would have been everybody would have gone for both pairs. You know what I mean? Just not the bread reimagined four. So for me personally, I like the OG the way it is. I love the 23 on the back as well, but get that OG nostalgia. I need that. So
I feel you.
that's just taste and preference.
Now, now, real quick before we move on, with the complaints, because a lot of people were high on those powder blue nines until they didn't see 2-3 on the back. A lot of people were high on the military blue fours, but there's a segment of people complaining because they're not the blue they thought they were going to be. Some people think we might end up seeing them sit.
No, no.
See, I don't see them sit. I see it as you snooze, you lose.
Yep,
I see it as you snooze, you lose. Oh, you don't like them? Oh, you okay? Well, when you finally come to your senses
yep.
and say, "Damn, I should have got that shoe." Cool.
You know
You can
what? I
get it.
wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind the military blues sitting because that means I can double up easy. I wouldn't mind. I don't care about the resale value. I care about the nostalgia of the silhouette.
Listen,
So
if it comes to be, like I said, we work together to get everybody's double up.
absolutely.
You know, them
You know how we
restocks is
do it.
going to happen on that shoe.
Yeah, you know how we do it.
Although we did wait a long time for a Bread 4 restock,
It's true.
which that situation was trash. Whatever. All right, so yeah, olive nines, cop. Now these here, the fives, they're dubbing these the reverse metallics. They are now going to be releasing on, it shows here, the 7th of December. They were supposed to come out September 28th. They're getting pushed all the way back to December 7th. Now, see, I look at these and these remind me of the Sale 5s.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's kind of like, I don't know if I want the Sale 5s. I'd probably rather get these over the Sale 5s.
I mean, absolutely. I like the tongue of the Cell Fives. They were cool. Something a little bit different.
Yeah.
Um, I love fives. But this is a pair I might have to say I might have to pass. And
Okay.
December 7th, this was bad timing for this sneaker. Bad timing. They should have left it in September.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like sometimes a sneaker is actually decent, but it's releasing at a bad time. It's going to get
Mhm.
overlooked because we
Yep.
getting Jordan 11 Columbias, along
Yep.
with a bunch of other stuff dropping in December.
Yep.
So we also have now. What do you think about these blue and white 12s? Oh, you don't like 12s like that?
I mean, 12s are, I mean, 12s are okay. This is an easy pass for me. This is easy.
So these
It
are
matches the
basically
nice.
blue cherries, but they're calling these the
Yeah.
blueberries.
Yeah. And I like my cherries. I like my cherries. You know
Now,
what I mean?
something about the way that blue looks on there, kind of for some reason, it looks like a woman's exclusive to me.
It kind of
It gives me women's exclusive vibes.
okay. It's that
Now again, it's
that
mock up.
red.
It's mock up.
It's a mock up,
It's a mock up.
but wrong timing. Just
Yeah. All
yeah, I
right, so
already
now
know
we're
it.
going to talk about some of the shoes here that we are not getting any longer in 2024. Could be getting pushed off to 2025. Black Cat 5s and Olive 1s. Now, I was really looking forward not only to the Black Cat 5s, but these Olive 1s as well. What about you?
No, olive ones is an easy pass.
Okay.
No, mm-mm.
But the 5s, you
Come
want.
on now, come on now,
Okay. See,
come on.
I like the materials of the Olive 1s. They remind me of the Ochres. They remind me of the University Blues. Um, I like the way these were looking. I probably would have copped these, but for sure they probably would have went on sale. What else
Hmm.
we got here? Now, what did you think of these sixes? What do they call
Beautiful.
these? The fire reds. They were calling these fire red sixes.
It's beautiful. It's a must cop.
See, I don't know, man. That gray is throwing me off.
He said the grease.
The gray throws me off.
Okay.
The gray throws me off on these.
Okay.
I'm
Hmm.
just I'm just like, for all this, just give me a pair of the give me the OG. Give me the OG sixes, bro.
I'm all for it.
Now here at the bottom, look, hey,
The
look,
Mocha threes.
facts. So many outlet pairs. Facts.
I agree,
The outlet's
100%.
gonna be thick.
Yep. Too many outlet bound pairs.
But listen, we gotta understand though, through our lens of sneakerheads, we look at it as, oh, there's so many pairs sitting out. But there are a segment of people out there who they love Jordan sneakers, but they're not immersed in it as we are. And so for them to see these sitting on the shelves and be able to get them, they're going to get excited to be able to cop them.
Yeah.
So it's not a bad thing. Just remember, Black Cat 4s went to the outlets.
Yes.
That's all I
They
got to
did.
remind people of. Black
They
Cat
did.
4s were in the outlets.
So did the original Laneys. Don't forget that.
Mm.
The original Laneys did as well. And look what that shoe is going for right now. Like what,
And
3 grand?
oh, what was the other one? The Turbo Green ones.
Turbo green ones.
They were in there. Look what they doing now.
So you never know. But those mocha
Yeah, these
threes,
brown cement. See, I think Nike missed the mark on these because this easily could have been a Travis Scott 3.
I knew you was gonna say that. I knew
Easily,
it.
easily. And we've been screaming for a different silhouette with the Travis Scott collaboration. Now, I know there's people out there that are somewhat tired of Travis Scott's, but
So let me ask you this question.
easy.
I really feel like Travis Scott, a lot of people gonna laugh at me like this on chat. This year, the Travis Scott Canary Yellows, that is my favorite,
Mm.
you know, so far this year, in my opinion, because it's something different. It's a different colorway. It's a Laney colorway, but we never seen Travis Scott step outside of his boundaries. He usually has the same old colorways and it gets boring. So that canary yellow to me is my favorite. And that's the one I'm really going for. I'm going for all of them. Don't get me wrong, if I can win, but I definitely want that canary yellow.
Let me think here. I can't say it's the same colorways because the fragment lows, it was blue, white, and black.
I mean,
Now
generally,
what's gotten repetitive has been, yeah, he does use a lot of brown and black. He does a lot of brown and black,
green.
greens. That's true too. Greens. So we getting blue and yellow this time with a pair.
Yep.
Yep. But these here, like I said, they could have easily been Travis Scott 3s.
Do you think a reverse swoosh would have looked right on this sneaker? Because I don't think so.
I saw the mock up of the Travis Scott 3 with the reverse swoosh and I thought it wasn't bad.
Hmm.
I saw it before. Let me see if I can
Okay.
find it. Let me see if I. Oh, here it goes. Here it goes. Let me bring it up here in the chat. See, I don't think that looks terrible.
Hey, chat, what y'all think? I'm curious
I
what chat
I
got to say.
I don't think that looks terrible. And actually, they look pretty damn close to. They look pretty damn close, bro.
I mean, absolutely, I agree.
They look pretty damn close.
I agree. Just throw a white swoosh on it.
Hold on, they look pretty damn close. I mean, look at the
Yeah,
midsole. Look at the midsole.
yeah.
Look at the midsole. Hold up.
Ooh,
That's close.
Thank you. You know what? I agree with you 100%.
Can't we leave the reverse swoosh off the side of the threes, but instead put it on the heel tab?
Yes.
Reverse the swoosh on the heel tab.
Yes. I agree with Tyler 100%.
Uh,
I agree.
um,
I
uh,
agree, Tyler.
Let's put reversing the swoosh on the heel tab.
Yeah.
No, because if they do the heel tabs, they probably do like they're doing with the J Balvin's. Like they
I
doing
think
with
it'd
the
be
J
dope to do a
Balvin
heel tap, a
J's.
reverse Nike swoosh on the heel tap, and just leave it with the reverse swoosh, and on the opposite side, just have Nike or just have Air. That would be dope. Something
Mm,
different.
yeah, I mean, I could. Yeah,
I'm with Tyler. I'm with him.
yeah,
Check out Joel. Joel got something up there.
yeah. I'm actually trying to look up this shoe because the last time they had a flea, I was like, man.
I know
Oh,
exactly what
the
shoe
air
Joel's
flea.
talking
Oh,
about.
he's talking about these things,
I know
the
what
ones
shoe
that
Joel talking
look
about.
like tires.
I know what he's talking about.
You talking about these?
Yep.
Yeah.
So you know, Joel, I seen this in person, and I'll be honest with you. This reminds me of a sneaker like if I'm on the side of a mountain cliff and I want to look at like an ocean, this would probably be the perfect shoe. You know what I mean, to rock.
Yeah, it's just
Um,
like a hiking shoe for real. I mean, that's
it's
probably
yeah,
why the outsoles like that. You know,
it's
I,
wild, man. It's a wild shoe.
this
I'm
is
gonna tell you,
a nature loving shoe.
it's wild.
Okay.
It's wild, and it's going for a little bit for resale. It's
Bro,
wild, man. It's a talking piece in my opinion.
450. Hold up. Wait a minute.
I,
450 for a size 9 and a. What?
listen, I told you.
What?
I told you. I told you.
Nah.
Listen, listen. The air fleas go for some guap. The air flea go.
What?
Yes, that's. Come on. I'm trying
350
to,
plus on it. All right, well, hey, you like what you like.
don't forget about the one. Don't forget about the ones. Remember, those are the ones where it had the long hair. Remind you of Oscar the Grouch when people would shave them down. Then you can see the Nike Air on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stupid ass things, man.
yeah.
Hey,
And
we
that's my
appreciate you
boy.
tapping in. Thank you. Thank you.
Jay,
Appreciate
I
the love for
appreciate you,
real.
fam. I,
Appreciate the love for real.
yes,
What we
yes.
got here? CPFM Air Force One low, more fun than the Travis's. Man, look, them CPFMs, not for me. But hey, y'all like what you like, you know? I flame nobody for liking what it is they like. But since we're on the subject of Nike, Nike's been, in the news a lot, right? Complaining. They're complaining that work from home is hurting Nike. You agree with that?
No, I don't agree with
And
that.
real quick, if you guys don't believe me, you can Google it yourself. Nike boss says remote work is hurting innovation. Yeah, I'm gonna call BS on that. Okay,
Yes.
that's straight BS.
Tell me why. We want to hear why. Why you feel that
BS
way?
because you got brands like Hoka. They've got people working from home. All these companies got people working from home. Okay, Nike's problem is they're a juggernaut, and so it hasn't really caused them to really have to put out. Because look at their sales. Their sales still exceeded everybody else in 2023, regardless of the loss of market share in the running sector. Regardless of that, their sales exceeded everyone else. Working from home, I'm going to tell you this because I worked in IT, and I'm going to tell you, I got more done when we had to work from home during COVID than I did being in the office. Okay. Because for those of you out there in the chat, if you ever worked the corporate life, I'm gonna tell you what happens. You go in the morning, you sit down at your computer, all right? That's if you didn't have anybody to talk to as you were trying to get there, depending on how far it is from the parking lot to where it is you got to go, your workstation is. Well, by the time you do get there, you got your coffee and all that. You sit down, you turn on the computer. Now you're looking through emails, seeing, and you got to cipher through what's important and what's the BS, right? You're doing that. 30 minutes later, you're probably up in another conversation talking to other people. If it's a Monday, probably about your weekend. You know what I mean? Then next thing you know, 10:30, you got a meeting you got to go into. You come out of the meeting, here you are having conversation. Where are we going for lunch? Now, in all that time, how much work have I gotten done? Barely anything. I'll come back from lunch, right? Maybe two and a half hours I'll have of no meetings, no walking around talking to a bunch of people. I can actually focus on doing some work there. 3 o'clock comes around. Here we go again. More meetings. That could have been emails. You know what I mean? People coming up asking you for stuff and standing there longer, talking about something else, got nothing to do with nothing. And then before you know it, it's time to go home.
Yeah.
Now, working from home, guess what? It's a long commute from the bedroom to the office. I just got to walk around the kitchen table. It's some furniture to get in there. I don't got to stop, talk to nobody. I can actually focus on doing my work. And if you go back, the stats for people working from home, everyone's production levels for every company went through the roof. The prediction was billions in losses because of production. But what they actually saw were increases in production, so much so that they even were laying people off and still winning. So the fact that they're trying to say that working from home has been hurting their innovation, that right there is not taking the blame on for their own faults. They've been getting rid of a lot of the people who have great ideas. They try to keep a lot of stuff in the box. Now, all right, because they do their market research. And the market research, you know, the information that comes back says this is what people like. And it obviously works because, once again, they exceeded sales. Not for nothing, Nike made more money last year than they did in 2022. So they're not losing money. And guess what? They're going to make more money this year than they did in 2023.
This year's tough. This is a tough year.
So all this that he's talking about is what they're looking at, the stock prices. What is Nike trading at? And Nike currently is trading at under $100 per share. Okay? That's really what a lot of this is. And so you don't have a lot of people investing in their market share because of that, even though they are profitable. So no, remote work's got nothing to do with this.
I agree with you. Before I answer it, I want everybody to know, man. So I got my brother up in here, FEP Films Productions, man. If you are looking to have your business put out there on social media, he absolutely is an amazing production. He does amazing film work. So definitely get with him on IG. He definitely is a true businessman. He knows how to pump up and push out your product. So
heck yeah.
Get with him for real.
Yeah. Once again, thank you, FEP Films, for tapping into the live, man. Definitely appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it.
So I want to say this, man. Like, I just don't want to direct this towards Nike, right? I want to direct this towards like pretty much all brands. But Nike, you have lost your innovative touch. I do feel like, and I said this 1,000 times, man, one of my dream jobs is absolutely to work for a sneaker company because I have so many ideas in my head. It's crazy. I'm just not going to give it out because I need to get paid for my worth. So with that being said, Nike, you need to get rid of old talent and you need to get with the current talent. That's what it comes down to. All the ideas that I have, I've talked about. I'm like, why haven't Nike thought about this? And I don't even touch the surface. So don't don't tell me that working from home is the reason why your sales are low. No,
No,
not
it's not
sales.
the sales. The
Not sales.
market
I'm sorry.
shares.
I'm
The
sorry.
market
Market
shares.
shares. But with those market shares, let's talk about the sale of their sneakers because Nike has known to lately been going outbound crazy, right? Outlet bound. Let's be honest. A lot of Nikes are outlet. Okay. I'm going to talk about overpriced. I'm going to talk about quality control. I want to talk about materials. Okay. So when Nike wants to give us some heat for that right price, everybody goes crazy over it. But Nike is absolutely lazy. Cut, copy, paste, and repeat. Nike needs to get back into the lab, right? And absolutely start creating something new and different, something innovative. And we already know that 2024, the main focus is on what? Athletics, right? Really geared towards athletics and not necessarily so much towards luxury brand. Athletics is what's popping right now. Now, when we look at this share, everybody, I want to just have everybody understand something, right? So this is the time to absolutely invest.
Yes. Yes.
And the
While
reason
it's
why,
low.
and the reason
Buy
why,
low. Buy low, sell high. Go ahead. Buy low, sell high.
true, but it goes more deep than that, right? And you're right. So let me go a little bit deeper. Tell me right now who walks to work without shoes on their feet, right? Tell me what kid, goes to school without shoes on their feet, college. So when we're looking at something where people always are wearing in a need, one of them is going to be sneakers. Now, branding, it all depends how you want to do it. But let's can you so we see a Nike right here. Can you pull up Adidas stock real quick? I want to show something. I want to show something really, really, really quick to everybody. Okay. So if you guys notice, Adidas is on a slight little downtrend as well. They're going for 119.40, right?
Yeah, they're trading higher than Nike right now.
They're trading higher than Nike. But remember, Nike might be the global dominant force, but when it comes to sports, when it comes to things of that nature overseas, Adidas absolutely is running it when it comes to the
Well,
athletic
just
wear.
now hold on a second, because you got to remember the German soccer team is
Correct.
dropping Adidas
That's
for
correct.
Nike in 2027.
That's 2027.
Correct.
You're right, 2027. But for right now, it's not like that. So what I'm trying to tell everybody is the whole point I'm making is your time right now is to probably look at these different brands and you might want to take a little bit to the side and put in these investments because I'm telling you over time you're going to see all right growth over time. Um, about a year and a half ago, I did a full in-depth information on sneakers and stocks, and I gave some really good information to everybody. But this is definitely something I know about. I do a lot of stocks, and in my opinion, this is the best time right now to start messing around with Nike and or Adidas. Even if it drops a little bit lower, still put your money in it. I'm telling you, 3 to 4 years from now, you're gonna see results. And I'm not talking about $20, $30. That's it.
I think it's actually pretty interesting that Nike is trading so low. And on top of that, that announcement could not have helped them. That announcement could not have helped them. I mean, that because to me to say that work from home has been causing your issues, you sound like a CEO that's not aware of your actual issues. You're not aware. You're not aware of what your actual issues are. If you're going to blame work from home when the stats say the production was up for
Yep.
everybody working from home, which I don't know why there's like this big push to go back to the office now. I'm not sure about that. I guess middle management's got nothing to do. They can't micromanage nobody since you're not in the office. But hey, that's neither here nor there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This here again, innovation is one thing, but I think it's it's just you constantly hear news from Nike like, oh yeah, we're gonna cut production here, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. It's like they're grasping at straws, trying to figure out what to do in order to turn this around because people got to understand when you're a publicly traded company, all right, you're trying to make money for the people who invest in you through the stock market, all right. So what's happening is when their market shares like this, that means people are selling off their ownership of Nike. All right, they're selling it off, and what they're trying to do is bring investors back into the fold because that does help the company out financially
Yep.
with a ton of things, right? Too much to get into right now, but again, so that's how a company could be profitable year over year, but yet their market share can be down, right? And even though they're profitable year over year, made more money last year than they did in 2022. It doesn't. Their market share is what they really care about. Because let's say they didn't make as much money, right? But their market share was higher than ever. What do you think they'd be saying? They wouldn't be saying any of this stuff right now
Nope.
because it shows the investment is there. People believe in the company versus, oh well, for whatever reason we didn't make as much money, even though not making as much money the year after a previous year would cause some people to sell out. But still, I mean, get way too in depth at that point. But yeah, man, that's just
Yeah.
that work from home nonsense. You're just grasping at straws, from
Yep.
my perspective. And last thing I want to talk to you about here, this is not sneaker related, but this is something that's crazy, bro. Tesla has recalled all of the Cybertrucks. Now, one of these here, Tesla recalls Cybertruck over trap pedal issue. I don't know if you remember, it was maybe 10 years ago. Toyota had an issue to where, I think it was the Prius had stuck accelerator pedals and was causing accidents. Do you remember that?
I don't. Well, Toyota is Lexus, but yeah, it was either Toyota or Lexus, one of those.
I'm
But
sure
yeah.
it was. I believe it was the Toyota cars. They had like this huge issue going on because I remember. I remember at first they weren't trying to acknowledge that it was any wrongdoing on their part until more and more cars started popping up having the same kind of issue. I believe it was Toyota. I believe it was.
It was one of them. I mean, they're the same company.
I saw a Cybertruck today. I
You see one
saw
in
one.
person?
I saw one today in person. The guy was waiting to turn into his neighborhood. I saw one today in person.
I never seen one on the road in person, but I seen it at a mall. So I seen that at a mall. So
Yeah, seeing it
uh
in person. I listen. I think the truck is ugly. At this point, it's just a status symbol to be able to have one.
mm,
But
mm.
like at this point, it's like a cult favorite in my opinion. I don't know. What do you guys say on the Tesla truck, man?
I mean, I think it's super futuristic. It looks crazy, so it's definitely an eye catcher. I'll definitely say that. But personally, me, we're not ready. I'll definitely bypass on any electric vehicle, man. We're not ready.
Yeah, I'm not. Nah,
We're not ready.
I agree with you. The infrastructure's not there. Infrastructure's not there to support electric vehicles like that. It's not. And not only
Yeah.
that, if you recall, California put out legislation saying that they wanted to go all electric by 2035.
Yep.
And it was like a few days later, they asked people to not charge their vehicles because it was going to be too much of a pull on the grid.
Yeah, we're not. You know, I know this is about Tesla, right? But hear me out. Lucid Motors, right? You know, they have a range of
Mm,
400 to like I think 500 range, right? So you're spending about 160, 180 grand, maybe 200 on an electric car.
yeah.
Now that 400 to 500 range, I think that's great. But you know, when you look at the Ford Lightning, it's like 240 range. What are you gonna do with a truck with 240-mile range? You know, um,
Well, wait, what's the range on the Lambo truck?
you know what? That's a good
What's the
question.
range? What's the range on the Lambo
The Urus, you talking about the
SUV?
Urus?
Yeah,
That's called the Urus.
the Urus. What's the range on
Um,
277 miles?
so you know, but there's a difference between a performance vehicle and something regular. But that's my point. Like, I don't need something like that, man. I need something that's gonna get me to where I need to. You know, and that Urus is it's a gas vehicle, but I mean that's what 700 some horses or 600
You
600.
right. You right.
You know,
But you said the range, so this
right?
you talking
The
about
range.
30 miles.
But let me say this: I can go to any gas station. I can find a gas station faster than I can find a charging station. So
Yeah, 100% right about that.
you
That's the
know,
rub.
you know what I mean.
That's the rub.
I feel like if we had the infrastructure and if we had a longer range, I'm for it. That's cool. But
Yeah,
we're not ready. We're not
we
ready.
not. We not ready. We not ready. One more thing I did want to talk to you about here because this thing, I don't know if you saw this going on. Did you hear about all the flooding in Dubai?
Yes, yes,
Bro, bro, and what's crazy is that they created their own clouds.
yeah. They've
Now,
been doing it for years.
and apparently now it is, I guess, worked a little too well. Listen, I
Yep.
saw videos online of people riding through with jet skis in the streets.
Yeah. They listen. Dubai have been doing this for years. And the reason why it started off with them creating their own clouds for rain is because it's so dry there. So they were trying to
Yeah.
cool off.
Oh, I know why they were doing it.
You know what I mean? But
I know why they're doing it, but they can't get it to stop
Mother
raining.
Nature's fighting back. Mother Nature's fighting back. I
Mother
mean,
Nature said, "Oh, you want some rain? I got something for you."
right. I
There's
got
a
some.
reason why this area was dry.
Yep.
Oh man, we got Joe Campbell goes Dodge Durango SRT Hellcat all the way.
Whew.
What's the fuel range on that?
Oh man, that's a that. I think that one was. Is that one 708? I think that was. Is that one? Was it 707? Joel for
There's
the.
a SRT. There's a 392 in the Hellcat.
Yep. But we talking about
Two
that.
hundred 295 miles. Dodge Durango SRT Hellcat has a range of 295 in the city, 418 on the highway.
Now let me tell you something. There's no way you're gonna get 419 on the highway using that red key. You unlock it with that red key. You probably
The
gonna get
red key.
75 miles.
Every 100 feet.
You know what I mean? So, but Dodge,
Shoot.
that Dodge Durango is a beastie vehicle.
Yeah.
Want some rain?
One,
Okay, bet.
okay, bet. We got you. Oh, man. So, all right, bro. That's our topics for the week. Anything to close out with?
Family, I do want to say this to everybody, man. One of the family members just
Oh.
purchased.
Oh, shit.
Go ahead, go ahead,
I didn't mean to curse.
go ahead.
I do got sad news, though. It's sad news. So for those of you who've been tapping in like that with us, even from the first show, I don't know if you guys remember Santiago that would check in with us, man.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, two
Don't
days
say
ago.
that.
He did. He passed. He did. He did, man. He did. It was
Mm.
it's crazy too because he was on the verge of starting rehab, and then unfortunately his heart gave out overnight when he passed away. And like when I saw, like I physically saw him, and one of the times my guy Henry he FaceTimed with him, and dude was real happy. You know what I mean? Like was getting excited, talking about starting to rehab and all that. I said, yeah, we got to bring in some different sneakers for you. You know, and he got happy about that, and yeah, unfortunately, man. So yeah,
Well, I definitely
it
want
was
to give my
crazy.
condolences to his
Yeah,
family, and Santiago was always live in the chat.
yes, he was.
Um, and our family, our sneaker family member absolutely will be missed, man.
Yeah,
Rest in peace.
yeah, same.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
ahead, bro. What else were you gonna say? I'm sorry I cut you off like that, but
No, man, don't be sorry at all. Um, man, you made me. I'm sad. I'm very saddened to hear that.
look, man, where I see it is he was the first person to ever come up to me and tell me that, yo, I watch your channel. First person. I think at that point I may have been at like 500 subs at that point or something like that. First person to ever come to me and say, yo, I watch your channel. He's like, I love what you do, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? And yeah, man. So as I continue to go, I'm just gonna, remember to myself that there's people out there that appreciate what it is we're doing out here. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
sure.
Don't worry about that subscriber count. Just keep doing what you're doing. Eventually, it'll come.
Words of wisdom. Words of wisdom, for sure. Man, well, man, you got me all sad, man, for real, for
Yeah.
real. But um, I just want to let everybody know, man. So one of the family members, I'm not sure, one of the family members just purchased another Rejuvenator product, man, from me.
Ooh,
All right.
there we go. There
So
we go.
I
Yes.
definitely want to say, man,
Give him the code, bro.
I appreciate y'all support, but at the same time, man, like when I say Rejuvenator works, it absolutely works. Okay. And the stain and water repellent, y'all know I always brag about this because again, water, dirt, ketchup, it will absolutely fall off your sneaker, right? Absolutely.
You
So if
gonna
you
want them for these?
you know what I mean,
Hit them up. Hit them
hit them
up.
up.
What's
All
the
right.
discount code? Let them know, bro.
Yep.
What's the
So
discount code?
all you have to do is go to rejuvenator.com, sign up. It's free. Use my promo code during your checkout, J_elevate, and you will get 10% off of all of your purchases. Family, like, share, subscribe. You know the model.
Oh man. Hey, who you got taking the NBA championship?
I got to go with Denver.
Yeah,
But
Denver's a strong team.
the team that I feel that can knock Denver out, if he plays, if he's not hurt,
The Lakers?
Kawhi Leonard. So you got the Clippers is very
Clippers.
dangerous.
Clippers.
Very dangerous. Who you
Yeah.
rocking with?
I mean,
Mm.
I kinda gotta agree. I mean, just looking at who's there, man. I mean, I don't think Lakers got a strong enough team. Suns,
No defense.
Timberwolves, yeah. I mean, just looking at them, who you think's coming out of the East?
You know, I really, well, I'm always a Heat fan, but let's be realistic. Um, if Boston has a chance, but they got to show me they're mature enough. Because if Boston doesn't do it, then it's absolutely going to be the Bucks. And you already know my second favorite player in the league is Dame Lillard. So when Dame time is on, he gonna hurt you badly.
Got you. Yeah, Dame Lillard. Yeah, I think Bucks Pelicans.
Ooh, that would be nice.
Bucks Pelicans.
Zion Williams
I mean, not
is
Pelican. Not sorry. I'm saying Pelicans, and I'm because I'm looking at it here. Nuggets. Sorry, Bucks Nuggets. Bucks
okay.
Nuggets.
Okay.
Bucks Nuggets. All right, y'all. Well, look again. Look for us on Sunday. All right, 10 o'clock, 1 hour. We're gonna be going over to Dick's Sporting Goods locations. All right. Also, be on the lookout for my man Jay Elevate's review on the Jordan 4 Military Blues, as well as mine that I'll be dropping here very soon. I did put out a video on the Jordan 1 Green Glows. If you guys are interested in that, you can go check that out for me. Appreciate it. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to my guy Jay Elevate and myself at Where Your Kicks 26. In any case, this is those other Where Your Kicks channel reminding you to be true. Stay in the moment and don't forget every day's a great day to wear your kicks. And we out.
Peace.